All right, so this is Anthony,
And I'm Seth.
and we are going to be playing through one of the decks that got highlighted in our recent Standard League tournament. This is Clay Rice's Prismari Aggro. So we're just taking a look and playing this in best of one. It looks like we've got some one drops in Wind Robber and Fervent Champion, and some aggressive two drops in Robber and Sprite Dragon, uh, and then Stormwing on the top end as forest creatures, and then just a ton of removal, card draw, disruption. I really like the miscast.
I like the miscast. I really like the Stormwing entity because it comes out a lot earlier than it's supposed to most of the time.
Yeah,
It's
there's
really gross.
this isn't modern, so you're not gonna get to do your whole Manamorphose into Storming on turn two, but like on turn three, being able to like kill something with a shock and then do that is and then put this into play is really good. And I think there's going to be it's standard. There's going to be a non-zero percentage at the time that you're just going to like tap 5 lands and put this into play.
Yeah, I played against this deck last week, and the Stormwing entity almost lost me the game multiple times just because he got to play it really early and it just sat in front of me for way too long. Because like even on their turn, if you just wanted it as a blocker, you threaten having so many things to do on their turn to just grow it into something bigger than their creature.
Yeah, like it's nice. It's evasive and it just can hit for so much because like so much of this deck exists at one cost. I really like the spicy one of Infuriate here. I think that like especially with like Fervent Champion being a first strike, like sometimes just making it big can just make it take down something it shouldn't be able to.
Yeah.
Uh my first glance at this deck, my first impressions are going to be that Expressive Iteration is really good when there's this many one drops. Ember Cleave is going to end games, because that's what Ember Cleave do.
Yeah.
And I have a feeling that when we are able to cast things with Robber of the Rich, that we get off Robber of the Rich, that's going to make a very noticeable difference in just like the overall percentage we have to win that game.
I think the Royal Signs is gonna have a lot to do with our games too.
Oh yeah,
Hopefully. So
like
I really like that card.
that card's just good. It's never really found a good home, but I think like whatever the core package of expressive iteration, Sprite Dragon, Stormwing Entity is gonna be able to be put into a lot of things. How this is the core of the modern blue red prowess deck. Now they have like some better one drops than we do. We're playing like Raging Goblin, but I don't know. It seems like it should be good. So we're gonna take it through a few games, and we're gonna talk about we're gonna talk through some of these lines, and then we're gonna look at what changes, if any, we want to make. So let's just go ahead and hop in to some gameplay. We're gonna be playing standard, ranked. Play that Prismari aggro deck and get paired up. So what kind of decks do you think this is gonna just do well against?
I won't say the control decks because they have a lot of removal for our small creatures.
Yeah, like I think maybe I think it would probably struggle with control decks or just anybody that's playing Eliminate or Heartless
Yeah,
Act.
eliminate like the Yorion decks. We're gonna struggle against pretty hard, I think.
I think the mono white decks have to be a pretty good matchup because man, they put a lot of 2 toughness dudes out.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. We just get to start.
This looks pretty good.
We get to Raging Goblin them. I have spent a lot of my time playing Magic being the person attacked by a Raging Goblin.
I've spent most of my time playing the Raging Goblin.
Okay. So, is there a chance we just like don't want to play the Fervent Champion into this? Like, they're probably not playing Spikefield, right? Or like, I'm okay with this trading with a shock.
Yeah, it'll trade with a shock. If it does, then that'll be fine for us. It's not like we'll be hurting for card advantage.
Yeah. Plus, just like getting this guy down makes this better. All right. What could this be?
There is a version of Mono White Aggro that just splashes red for like just some nice stuff.
It might be like a Curse of the Scalds deck. So I kind of feel like I want to play this island and just attack and pass.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't want an iteration this turn. Okay, so they kind of have to make a turn 3 play here, and if that turn 3 play is like a non-creature spell, like, I just want to like miscast
Yeah,
it.
you just get to
Oh,
miscast it.
gross. Oh, that's so sad.
That's pretty rough.
Their Bone Crusher can't even block now. He lives here. He's in the graveyard.
Yeah, he just goes straight to the graveyard and he feels bad.
He's not having a good time.
They do get to play a meaningful creature.
What does this card do?
It learns.
Oh, so they're probably... I don't think... Do they get anything good, really scary off the learn? Like, they get like a 3-mana preordain?
Deal 1 damage to any target.
Oh. Okay. So, I'm kind of thinking that there's not a realistic way we get to save this, right? Unless we hit another miscast from this.
Correct.
But it does take up their whole turn. So, I kind of like just like... I should expressive iteration before attacking in case I hit another one.
Yep.
Hey.
There's the other one.
Alright, so I kind of want to put the perfect pet in my hand.
Yes.
And the fervent champion into play.
Yeah.
Or we put this into exile and then make it so they can't cast this so they can protect it. I think it's better just to do this. Oh, but I actually just clicked the wrong thing.
Yeah, I thought so too, but I wasn't sure.
That's okay.
I was just like watching it.
So it's like the slightly worse plan that we're going with. That was officially my first time resolving expressive iteration.
I really like that card a lot, and I think it has a lot to do in the future.
Yeah.
We're going to see a lot of red-blue decks in standard moving forward.
Oh. This seems like... This doesn't seem correct.
I mean...
Alright, so I'm just gonna, like...
Attack?
Attack... Yeah, attack first if they block, do a thing.
Yep.
Do this shock thing.
Yeah, if they block, you just get to shock it for free, and then that's really good for us.
Yeah, just let them take the damage and regular damage. And now we just get to, like, shock, kill their 2-1. Or, like, point at their 2-1, right?
Yeah.
And might save it with dog, which I'm fine with. And then just play Stormwing.
Stormwing into Z, yep. So they're keeping the dog for the...
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yep.
But like a 3/3 just kind of like... Alright. Which do we want, if any?
I don't know if I like keeping the robber or not. I think I do. Because they're very obviously going to try and attack as much as possible with this,
Do you keep
double
robber
strike.
and land? Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
I like robber and land. Would just, I'd kind of rather have the robber this
Up
turn.
front, yep.
Yeah. Play this out. Make him scared of the miscast. Look at that. There's holes in this island. It's an ineffective island. This dog is attacking for 2 because he has double strike.
That is correct. We get to block the dog also.
Yeah. When I had a dog growing up, it got double strike.
Yeah? Oh, okay, so he dealt 1 to it to threaten. Yeah.
He did that before blocks.
He did that before anything. He did that before combat.
Okay, well, I can't actually profitably block this because it'll just be a chump. They would just try and like kill them.
Yeah, we just let that happen.
And like, I could just cleave them for a bunch and leave this guy back. Right? I can just... Oh, I have to attack with both to be able to cleave?
Yeah, you do have to attack with both to be able to cleave, but there's also, like, you can robber them this turn.
Like, I'm not pretty close to dead unless they have a haste threat, which, like, they could. But, like, I kind of like the play of perfect pet, robber, attack with everything.
That's what I was thinking. this just kind of feels like a situation right now where they either win or they don't, and if they don't, then we win. There's a world where we were supposed to keep something back. What did we get with Robber? Oh, we didn't get anything.
No.
That's not what I got.
Okay, what are they sky claiming? Not this. This is the right choice, I think.
Yeah.
Alright, so they got dogs to do stuff. Dogs for days. So they get to effectively block a bunch of things here. So... Alright. Given something trample seems nice. Because, like, they can't just, like, dog, block, stack the dog to save this.
Yeah.
And... Scions... Ooh. So if I play Scions, I won't have enough to be able to, Embercleave. So I think I kinda like, just, like, attacking with these two. No, I'm dead with, dead otherwise, so I might just play this land to give myself some more rope. Might just attack Embercleave, whatever they block with the dog, or, you know, unless they block here.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just go to attacks, because I get that prowess trigger sort of.
Yeah, we have to threaten an attack. Like, we have to threaten the win right here.
Please block like this. That's
Yeah,
so
so that
better.
has to be the way that they do it, I think. I don't think we win otherwise. Because I think no matter what, we have to Embercleave the Robber to get away with this.
Alright, so if we Embercleave the Robber, they get hit for 8.
Oh, they did block like that.
Yeah.
So...
do I want to move to first strike? No, they've already declared their blockers. Let's just do the thing.
Yeah, we have no other option. I just think we're dead on the crackback.
Yeah. Like, if I put it here, I'm one short. If I put it here...
No. If you put it here, we win.
It'll be a 5-5, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's +1/+1.
Yeah.
I'm so used to being dead to this thing. And just not having to do any math. And, like, the lesson here is that you just don't have to do any math. You just play the Embercleave on something and it's done.
No, yeah.
Wow. I just, like, derped my way through those plagues. Like, also, spoiler alert, I've never resolved an Embercleave either.
See, I was forgetting the prowess trigger.
Yeah.
That's where I was.
I was only counting the prowess trigger because I played with Stormwing Entity an actual amount, and I have not played with. I've not played with Evercleave, so we're hopping back into the queue. That was pretty close to the mono white deck, except they didn't have Hollow Blade, which would have been a problem.
Yeah. No, Hollow Blade's so good.
All right, so I don't know. This seems like a slower hand. But they don't have, like, meaningful removal for this
For the
Sprite
pet,
Dragon.
Yeah.
I just want to bleed on Island Go.
Island Go is what I think, too. I really like this
Now we're talking about... Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
This is so bad. Maybe they just, like, main phase stomp me. Oh, no.
Maybe they just main face stomp me.
They didn't do that.
God, what if...
Oh, they just clearing lands off the top for me? Look at them go. Yeah. Right on time, nerd.
What if they just get to cast an expressive iteration in their mono red deck? That would feel so good.
Manamorphose isn't in this format, or this dude would be much better. No, I said do that on last main phase. Alright. Oh, yes, Embercleave.
It ain't looking good.
I'm gonna do this again, and I'm gonna, like, read the prompts this time around. Alright. Choose to put one into my hand. So this is gonna go into my hand. This is gonna go onto the bottom. And this is gonna go into exile, and I'll play the Fervent Champion.
The one in your hand already?
No, the one that gets exiled by this. I can. Cause I can.
Understood.
So
Okay.
hand.
Oh, we do have the castle. Yeah.
Put this one into my library.
And
Exile
into
this
exile.
one.
And then we can play with castle and rift. Okay.
And I think that homeboy is going to just chill. That's gonna be is it the defensive fervent champion?
So I think it should be the defensive fervent champion. I think he's gonna kill it.
Yeah, that's fine. But make him use a removal spell on this.
Exactly.
So that the Chungus can do his work. Oh man, punished for not leaving a miscast. Oh man, they're just getting all the lands off the top of the deck. Look at them go. Alright. So, we can just, like, infuriate their guy Stormwing entity.
Oh, God. Does Stormwing become 2 or 3 mana?
It becomes 2 mana.
It becomes 2 mana?
Yeah.
Gross.
So, like, is that the play? Or is it just, like, perfect pet, defensive fervent champion number 2, attack with pet?
I like attacking with pet a lot, I think.
Yeah, let's do this.
That leaves us a lot of stuff to be doing next turn.
And, or do we want to just infuriate and, like, hit them for 6?
I don't think we want to infuriate yet. I think we want to infuriate next turn.
Alright, I'm gonna just attack with this guy and leave this back as a blocker and make them use another card on it.
I think we want to keep infuriate so that we can play the Stormwing entity no matter what.
Yeah, like, because next turn, if either of these survive... Goodbye, sweet prince. Oh, that's so bad. That's the worst of all of it.
No!
Not like this. Not like this. Oh. Okay.
So now we're dead. Well, no, we still get to infuriate, and then...
I'm gonna make... Yeah, I'm sure. No, I'm not, but, like, I'm not happy about it, but here we are. No, I don't want another Embercleave, and I don't want another miscast either. Okay. If they're, like, play is, like, play a Bone Crusher Giant, or just, I guess, not attack here. Oh, they have Embercleave.
Oh, no.
So, like... 3, 6.
We're still alive.
So I have to block here so they still trade. Even if there's an Embercleave. Although if this is an Embercleave. Yeah, miscast can't counter an Embercleave. Yeah, I go to 1.
Also, we can't cast miscast.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, wow. They let me do a whole thing.
They let you just kill the Fervent?
Well, like, I have to hit something off iteration, right?
Yeah.
Or they let me kill the Fervent. I think I need to iteration. I can't just, like, Embercleave this turn.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow, I cannot believe it. Alright. Put one of them into my hand. Ugh, I don't want to put any of these on a stake.
These are all bad, yeah.
I definitely...
So, opt...
This should go into my hand because I might not cast it this turn.
Yeah.
And opt... Oh, being able to cast opt on their turn might have had some value.
That's kind of what I was thinking, was opt to the hand, but I think... I'm not sure it matters.
Well, yeah, there's like a way to kill this, right? I don't have a way to kill this thing,
No,
do I?
there is not a way to kill that.
Alright, goes to the bottom.
We had to, like...
When I go out, I'm gonna go out in a blaze of glory. You're at 11. Your move.
We had to, like, hit shock off the opt.
I don't know. I think with this Faceless Haven might be lethal.
Probably not.
It didn't even get to hit me.
What a waste of a Faceless Haven.
Yeah, I only activate Faceless Haven when it's gonna, really ruin someone's day. Alright. Did you know that Spell Pierce is not legal in this format?
What a shame, honestly.
I think Miscast does a really good Spell Pierce impersonation a lot of the time.
No, it does.
But not being able to spell pierce Embercleave is a whole thing. Oh, this seems.
Oh, I like this.
I like this hand, so this is going to be a Lava Glide pathway.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, it's not.
No, we get to play this mountain.
We get to play this mountain. Raging Goblin. Rage. I swear to God. If. Okay.
Oh, this is the poison counter deck.
Okay. So, even with a second Fervent Champion, that doesn't do it for me. So I'm thinking I do this.
Play the flyer.
Play the flyer, hit him for 1 again.
Yep.
And then just.
No, you don't hit him for 1.
I don't hit him for 1 with the flyer?
Oh, with the flyer, yeah, my bad.
Yeah. Just attack here.
I think it's stupid.
Yeah, yeah. Alright. Listen up, you ugly little thing. View printed card.
He's so cute. Look at him.
Rats. Blizzard Brawl. Oh my god, that's like a 5 for 1 against me.
Yeah.
The good news is I get to opt store my entity this turn. No blocks. What?
Is he gonna play another? Oh wow.
Alright. Do I want land 5? Probably not. Man, I swear Riverglide Pathway, I promise. I'm not doing this on purpose. Alright. Hold on. So, I can play Robber next turn and just like start like getting spells that way. I kind of want to keep the opt as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the opt is really good, and I think Robber is just gross. Plus, when we say it, we get to sound like the droids from Star Wars.
Oh,
Roger.
I know a Star War.
No, you don't. So the good news is he's not getting the meaningful part of this deck, which is I don't remember the card, but it's the one that gives death touch creatures. It makes them give us poison counters.
Like, thankfully, like, this is my thing, is, like, people get to do stuff like this, but then, like, they just, like, there's just, like, no meaningful clock here.
Yeah.
So all this card advantage just kind of doesn't amount to much. Skycleave Shade. Ooh, that duress. That's a main deck duress. Opponent, who hurt you?
Obviously, many people.
Like, Teferi can't hurt you anymore.
A Blizzard Brawl. Again.
I've played Blizzard Brawl. I have not played Embercleave. Skyclave Shade. That card can't block, right?
Correct.
Yeah. Alright. Do I just wait on this until post?
Combat?
Yeah.
Probably.
Alright, so...
You just, like, opt before combat, though, right?
Sure. Opt pre-combat.
Nope.
Get out of here. Well, I don't want to cast the Skyclave. I might just want to duress them for whatever.
Yeah,
their third.
I like duressing them.
Yeah, so I'm gonna just attack with these two.
Do you not want to get the... Well, I guess we can't now get the extra damage with the duress.
Well, I can't do it until I've attacked with this guy.
Oh, okay. Oh, gotcha.
What does this guy do? Alright. I think I want to play this as... I don't want to play this as anything. I kind of want to just duress them. Do I want to... Actually, I should make a decision because I want to put both of these out. Do I want to play this as a red source? Probably, right?
Yeah, I think it's a red source.
Post-combat pump. Rankle, Master of Prankle. Menace, 4/5. Man, I actually can never attack through that, can I? I just have to kind of go over it.
Yep.
I think we are on the defensive fervent champion plan again somehow.
Yeah. Seems to be a reoccurring theme here.
Yeah, yeah. One thing that surprises me about this deck right now is like the absence of Bone Crusher Giant. Like that card's so good.
The card is really good, and I think it adds a lot to the deck too.
Yeah, because it's like a built-in 2-for-1. I hope all their stuff is not gonna get targeted by this miscast. And
yeah, we took the target.
I kind of want to just attack with just this guy.
We really need to cantrip into cantrips right now.
Yeah, yeah.
This felt like it ran out of steam very quickly.
Well, yeah, that's just gonna happen when you're playing the aggressive deck, and your opponent is playing Myers Grasp.
Yeah.
Oh my god, all these removal spells are cantripping too. It's gross. I'm gonna leave this island in my hand in case I hit Royal Scions.
Oh, gross, actually. I was really hoping we would see the Royal Signs a lot more. They look like they're just kind of getting us right now.
They make us sacrifice a creature.
Did they make us discard a card? Gross.
I mean, yeah, I would too. What are they sacrificing? They're sacrificing Chevelle because I got another one.
Oh, they get to do all of them. Just kidding. I've never played with Rankle in my entire life.
Man, I sure would have liked to have been able to Spikefield Hazard, miscast my own Spikefield Hazard, pay for it.
Oh my god, that would have been sick.
I think we should just wrap it up and go to the next one.
Yep. We're not getting through that.
Yeah, I think I want to do one more, and then I want to make some changes to this, and take it for one more game.
Yeah.
One more, as is.
Really cool hand if we draw a shock.
Yeah. Team draw shock. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm in.
I feel like I'm often just really incentivized to play this on. Oh, I'm doubly incentivized to play this on 2 now. So
yeah.
Follow up for it.
So something I actually want to do is I want to be able to put snow-covered mountains into the deck. Just so we can fake being the red aggressive deck for a couple turns if we want to. If it ever comes up.
Alright, hear me out. I think they have another removal spell, and just getting this online seems like it would be pretty good.
Yeah, I'm super in for that idea.
The thing is that I'm probably gonna have to discard whatever I draw, because the rest of my hand is gas. Yeah, easy.
I could see a world where we get rid of a Stormwing entity, but it's not a good one.
No, I think I would really like Stormwing entity. Okay, this makes me happy. What on earth is going on?
Oh my lord.
Alright.
That's all 4 of them.
Well, I think we loot first.
Yeah.
I enjoy the proper application of knowledge.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, they're worried about this.
Super worried about that. Now, I'm not certain. Does the Royal Scions have a relevant ultimate?
It deals some damage. Draw 4 cards. When you do, deals damage equal number total number of cards
Okay, Okay, so that like actually does something.
Alright. How many cards is my opponent? 3. That's not a great shard. I kind of want to loot again.
Yeah. Try and get these Stormwing entities out.
Yeah, I'd really love to be able to get those Storming entities into play. That ain't happening this turn. I'm gonna play this as a second.
Yep.
Blue. And I kind of want to do you. Leave this back to block, although it's just gonna get munched. But if this guy's getting munched for them to be able to kill.
Yeah, if he's getting munched instead of one of the pets, I just like that so much. Yeah, that's exactly what's happening.
Yeah, they still have enough to kill the Scions here.
That's fine, I
But
think.
like an Opt kind of starts racing them really well now.
Yeah. It's not an op though. When you just get to hard cast a Stormwing entity.
Correct.
Here he is. Oh wow.
Okay, so I don't know. They might have a turn where they kill all my stuff. My thing is, I kind of want to just like, no, I want the miscast to be in my hand. So if I get to resolve this expressive next turn, I kind of want top.
Yeah.
So like I could theoretically expressive iteration, put the miscast into my hand, do whatever with the other 2, play this.
Yeah. He's
and
gonna
then leave out
crunch.
miscast.
He's gonna crunch the leftmost pet so that he gains 3 and draws a card.
Sure. Alright, what is happening at 6 that they're most worried about here?
We're just done with crunching.
Oh, now they get to kill something else.
They don't have the mana.
Yeah, that's only 3
Oh,
activated.
oh, I didn't see the third one open. I only saw 2.
Alright. Let's begin. Put 1 into my hand. I kind of want miscast in my hand. No, I kind of want robber in my hand.
Robber, yeah.
Miscast in my library.
Yeah.
And this into exile. Play this. Play Stormwing.
I like the second Royal Scions.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep that on top. And I'm gonna get in my attack with robber while I can. Oh, come on, BB.
Oh boy! Come on. This robber gets super crunched.
I mean, they get to like just like eat a bunch of stuff with this guy. Oh, they didn't hit the
Oh,
robber.
what's up?
I mean, they probably have a Myers graph or whatever. Alright. That does Death Touch, right?
Yeah. We just want to like swing with the robber, play the Lyris.
Yeah, but do I want to do anything for an extra point of damage up front with this? Like, do I want to do this and then pump this guy? Or do I want
So
to...
if we want any advantage out of Lyris, we have to swing with that, play the Lyris, and then play something out of our graveyard, or else we just don't get any value out of it.
Yeah,
Because the Lyris gets crunched.
yeah. What do we exile land? Which one do we put out there? We put out Perfect Pet?
Yeah, we put out the pet again. And that leaves him with, like, he gets to crunch twice if he really, really wants to.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think we're just okay with him crunching twice. Because if he crunches the things that aren't pet, we just get to... Or he just crunches pet, yeah.
Like, he gets to do this as well. Does he have maybe one of these escape cards? No, they can't escape.
I just found it weird that he didn't crunch the entity. Like, the entity Lyris.
Yeah, like you can't crunch both of these with this guy. Yeah, that makes the most sense.
Oh, I guess you're right, because he drops to... Yeah. Oh.
Well, we get like another crack at something.
We could kill him right here. Opt.
Put opt into my hand.
Yeah, we get to opt this turn. That view battlefield. So we're at 4. Opt puts us to 5. Scions puts us to 7. Oh no, that doesn't work.
Yeah, I kind of like putting Stormwing into my hand, exiling opt since opt is the one we're very likely to cast.
Yeah.
This turn. I'm just putting this on the bottom. Stormwing entity into hand. Yeah. Put this into your library. Exile this. Cast this opt. Push this on the bottom.
Well.
Alright. I think this guy's not big enough to kill stuff, so they actually have to kill stuff with cards in their hand. Do I Stormwing entity here, or do I do this and hope they just like attack it? Use it as a giant growth?
Yeah, you can use it as a giant growth, I think, in it. Well, I think we just want to be playing Stormwing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
That
think we
makes
just
more
want to be
sense.
playing Stormwing so that next turn, if they can only answer one. Oh, yep.
Don't want them.
6 Stormwing.
I want to leave this in my hand.
I think that's correct. I like hitting them with the Stormwing.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
This just puts them to, like, very close to being dead. So as it stands, even if they kill this, they don't have enough to like deal lethal damage to us. And then we're in a situation where we can like maybe eke something out here.
Like get something real weird with Scion. Because if we don't...
Okay.
Oh, we're...
If they have the removal spell, we're dead.
Yeah.
Because this isn't enough. Poly K is not enough to actually kill this guy.
To kill the Stormwing, yeah.
Plus, they've got to be worried that we just like can like grow it.
Now,
Okay, so like we
block one of the 4 powers.
yeah, and we can kill either of them. Which one do we want dead? I think
Is it Poly? No.
this one has lifelink.
That one has lifelink.
Let's just kill this thing because
Yeah.
it's just gonna draw them more cards. It's not like we're worried about there being a long game.
No, yeah. The lifelink is too good.
All right, we gotta deal. We gotta find 11 extra damage.
Well, about that.
Let's loot into it. Easy peasy.
Loot into 11 damage right here.
What is my strategy?
No, play it as a land.
No.
Oh, we got him.
A removal spell. Alright. Cool. So that is done. Let's go ahead and make some changes. I already have some ideas of what I want to do here. So first things first, I really like rounding out some of these play sets. So let's go back into Prismari Aggro. We know we wanted Bone Crusher, right?
Yeah.
And like that guy's just instant. We know we wanted. Well, I'm not sure if we're gonna be a deck that plays 4 Embercleave.
I don't think we should be playing 4 Embercleave.
But like, so something that was a little awkward is that we were running like 8 and 8. We're pretty even split on this. I kind of want to just get the 4th pathway. First things first.
Absolutely.
Just craft that. Okay, cool. I don't have 4 pathways already. So, I've never been a huge fan of the one drop threat in these sort of decks.
Yeah.
As like a thing.
Doesn't really do a lot. The Fervent Champion just didn't really do a ton. It dealt 1 damage a couple times.
Yeah, and I think that's just because like everything's low to the ground and we don't have enough of these like infuriate type effects. Like,
Yeah.
I really like the infuriate effect for just being able to like threaten stuff early. We also just like didn't draw a lot of shocks in that set, but
Oh, I really like Brazen Borrower.
so if we were to do something like this, like it might make it harder for us to cast the Embercleave because we're kind of going in, but like if we just like focused on there being like flyers as a way to kill stuff, like if we like I don't want to cut Fervent Champion because like we're just like kind of making the deck a little, it's a little bit bigger, but like just the adventure cards are just really good. Really
Yeah.
good. What other dwarves are there? No.
No, thank you.
Pass on all of that. Let's see if there's like other red 1-drops that we can put into this slot. CMC 1. Show not collected as well, sure. What am I doing wrong?
I don't know how to use Arena.
Oh.
Oh, you had Brazen in. Gotcha.
Gotcha. That would explain it. Like I just feel like we just like need an extra 1-drop to like get off the ground on this. But like any 1-drop we play is like notably not going to turn this guy on.
Would we feel better just like going more in on Stormwing?
Like I kind of want to be able, like I think being like a little less focused on Stormwing, like miscast, even though it's an instant or sorcery, notably does not help us cast Stormwing Entity. You know.
Yeah.
You are not a human. 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 It's no good.
Ooh, I like Crash Through.
Yeah.
I like Crash Through a lot.
I kind of like Frostbite. Just play Snow Coverage instead.
What do you replace over Frostbite?
I don't know. I just know that like 3 toughness creatures were giving us trouble, so having like a way to answer 3 toughness creatures seems very nice.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Craft as you go. And we've got 4, 12, 21 lands, 23 lands.
23.
That seems a bit much.
That's a lot.
Let's go ahead before I forget.
You have it set on lands that cost 1 mana.
Oh, sure do. Alright, let's put... I'm just not going wide at all. I don't think I very much care for Castle Embereth. So we've got
Yeah.
14, 18, 20 lands. Let's add one more in. I'm counting this Spikefield Hazard as a land. There we go. We got some stuff to do. We lowered the curve a bit. We're doing some cool stuff. We still got the spicy one of Infuriate. We've just got like more removal spells to be doing stuff with. And I love this kind of cantrip because like we saw that against the deck that was like chump blocking us with dog and stuff.
Yeah.
How impactful that can be. So, yeah. Let's run this back and see if we were able to
Go into that again really quick.
the deck.
Yeah. We have 71 cards in the deck.
Oh yeah, we needed to cut.
We never cut anything.
We never cut anything, did we? So, hear me out.
Okay. Alright. Yeah.
And this being low makes the expressive iterations really good.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we're like with the instants and sorceries getting cut down a little bit. This makes sense. 21.
Go down and crash through.
Go down and crash through. Because just crash through and Dorai are just good friends.
We could also just take out Spikefield.
I don't like taking out Spikefield. I like having a
It's
thing.
the 21st land.
Yeah. Let's put that last brazen back in. I think having 3 brazens is good.
Yeah.
Go back in. Let's see. We got a 60 card deck. We did it. Play with a 71 card deck. Alright, let's try it out. Let's see if we were actually able to help anything or if we just made this worse.
Man, we were so close to playing Yori on aggro.
Oh my god. Nope, that's modern. Where we play the 80 card Aether Vial deck. Aether Vial, known good card if you have it in your opening hand. And then, you know, if you don't, it's okay too. It's not, please. Please, I'm begging. Alright, I'm happy.
Yeah, this ain't sweet.
All these good cards.
Yeah, I like, this is just like, as a general statement, good cards. Well,
There's like a decent chance this Frostbite's just gonna be dead immediately after we put it in. Like having not played against the Orion pile once, just like immediately.
yeah,
We still lead on snow covered.
because what if it matters?
Well, yeah, just I don't know if I want this to be a spell or a land yet. That's gonna be his land.
We just hit him with Robber, right?
Absolutely.
Oh.
This is what we're in for. This is what's gonna happen to your body. By the way. Okay. I kind of want to play this as a land.
This is a land, yeah. Is he gonna let us attack?
No way.
Okay.
We get to draw the card. Yes, please.
That was a good one to
Punished.
draw.
We'll see what they're doing. I
You're just
think
gonna
they might foretell something here.
Try and opt this turn.
If they don't make me scared of a foretell, like because they played black, blue, I might just try and stomp them.
Oh, okay, yeah. Get a clock in there.
Yeah, just like Bone Crusher just lets me like, if I trade with one of their, flyers or whatever, I'll just expressive iteration the next turn and take it off. But like, they could have Jawari Disruption.
I think it'd have divide by 0.
They could have divide by 0. It is something they can play. I don't think I even stomp them. I think I just throw this into play. What is this guy? Oh no. Oh
We don't get to opt and do that.
no. Do I want to iteration or do I want to? No, I think I just want to like
Yeah, you
play.
just want to play a Bone Crusher.
Yeah, play the Bone Crusher as a Bone Crusher. Say, here's a threat, friend. Interact with it, and then like give myself a chance to like do this.
Yeah.
This, or... Like if I draw like a blue untapped blue source, there are no tap sources in here.
Or if he just doesn't kill this Bone Crusher, also.
Yeah, like we get the like a blue source means I can Dorat Expressive Iteration and like put a clock on them. Alternatively, I could just Expressive Iteration and try and hit that land.
Yep. So it just lets you do it next turn instead.
Alright, choose one to put into my hand. Stormwing.
Stormwing.
Put one of them. I put this down.
Yeah.
Because I don't need another one. I'll exile this. I'll just get another look at a blue source.
Not
no
there.
blue source.
We do get a smack it for 4 though.
And we get to discard this Frostbite because it's not doing anything.
The most dead Frostbite known to man.
Shadow's Verdict here, maybe?
Eliminate.
Okay. Alright. Note that they've got their counterspell slot coming up. Not anymore, they don't.
Yep. They're just gonna gain 3. Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, that seems pretty good. Explosive?
No, just because like I don't have the ability to do a land and I'm not gonna be able to cast any of my stuff this turn. So I think I might just post combat this guy. Even
Do
though
you want to hold up the Brazen Borrower in the ops so it gives you options for his turn?
Yeah, let's just leave that up.
Yeah.
See what they do.
Leave up Brazen Borrower, leave up ops.
I'm so upset that Brazen Borrower can't bounce permanents you control, because I mean then your like 2 Brazen Borrowers would just protect each other forever.
Yep. God, that's so cool.
That would I would love it, but that would not be a good play pattern.
Yeah.
Shadow's Verdict. Okay, cool.
I mean, it's not a blue source.
No, if we can find a blue source, we get to Iteration Stormwing.
Wow.
Iteration. Put one into my hand, Stormwing.
Stormwing.
Put one into my library, put the non-basic into my library.
Sure, yeah.
Put one into exile, do this. Play this. Play a Stormwing
There's
entity.
the Stormwing. I like the pet.
Yeah. Like, there's a chance that they Field of Ruin me. But then just being on double blue means I can just start flashing this in and end of turn and hitting them with it.
Yeah, exactly. Wow.
Static. No, I mean, they needed to do it. They can't
Yeah,
just
that's
like let you
sick.
untap with this.
So, pet, explosive, get a blue source, Stormwing.
Yeah, I like that. That's the plan, right? Expressive Iteration.
There's the blue source.
Alright, put one into my hand. Put you into my hand. Put the non-basic into my library. Exile this. Even and odds were insulated from another
Yeah,
extinction
from
event.
another extinction event. We get to scry too. Just like keep a shock, right?
Yeah, they're at a low enough life
It's a
total
clock.
that that's possible to be relevant. Also, it deals 4 damage with two of the Sprite Dragons in
Yeah.
play.
2 of the Sprite Dragons. It also just leads you to lethal with Ember Cleave next turn if it needs to.
All right. So notably, they didn't get and play Yorion, which makes me nervous. So let's lead with you.
Yeah.
Let's see what they have. I don't know what.
I don't think it's anything.
Like, what could it be? Like, what are the outs here? What are we playing around?
I don't think there is one. Well,
Shark Typhoon. Okay. It's making a 6/6 shark.
that we're gonna Brazen Borrower back to his
Correct.
nothing.
Do this before they draw. Ooh, wait. I don't want to double blue this because
Correct.
I can't Ember Cleave.
Yep.
No, yeah, I want to do it this way.
Yeah, you just have to do it this way. I think this kills.
And then 5. Oh, yeah, they're dead on board.
On
Let's
the
just do
dock.
a little extra.
Make him feel bad. Nice.
Alright.
That went well. It took a little while to find that blue source.
Yeah, like, I think, like, we might be right to, like, go up another blue source on this. But, like, especially with the changes we've made there. But, like, I don't know. I kind of want to leave it there. I kind of like the way that whole thing looked. I think the deck is really good as is. It's clear why Clay liked it. But we are... I like the changes. I love the adventure package a lot. Like, I think Brazen Borrower and Bone Crusher Giant are both insane cards. And I think that, like, you're in a situation right now where if you're playing blue or red, you're kind of in a situation where it's really good to be playing them. You need to have a really good reason to not.
I think Brazen Bar was the most obvious, like, really, really impactful change because, like, a lot of this deck, like, say they have blockers up or something like that you can't get around. You just get to, like, bounce them back to their hand. It turns into a removal spell for all the tokens in the format. Like, it's just...
Mm-hmm.
I find that really, really good.
Yeah. So, I liked Expressive Iteration. I like adding the extra cantrips and Crash Through.
Yeah. I think Crash Through was really, really good. It was really... We didn't get to see it a ton in that last game.
Yeah. I just kind of like the concept of having... Like, if I want to just get a bunch of prowess triggers, I want just, like, simple cantrips. Because we were in multiple times where, you know... We're like, if we untap with this creature and we get to like chain a couple cantrips together, we can just kill them. And that's just like, you need to have more than just opt to be able to do it. And just like, that literally doubles your chances of being able to chain cantrips when you do it that way.
Yeah, I think there is, like, a world where we get to cut a few more cards and put back in the Royal Scions.
Oh yeah, they're still
So
living
they-
there like a ghost as our featured deck photo.
Yeah, I think it really could be something, and I don't know what we would cut for it quite yet.
I just feel like 3-drop. I feel like 3-drop permanents are kind of like Royal Scions are kind of really at odds with like this cheap spell
Into
pump
Storm
this
League.
Stormwing plan because like Royal Scions like comes down and puts a counter on this and then can like plus it to give it +2/+0. But like part of the strength of this card is that it's like got permanent prowess, right?
Yeah.
It just like anytime it gets a prowess trigger in quotes, it's just a +1/+1 counter that stays there forever. So like you don't get to just be like with Monastery Swiftspear, you get to just be like, oh no, it's a 4/5 this turn, but then it goes back to being 2 toughness, and this guy just doesn't. So I don't know. I think that the build, if you wanted to build around Royal Scions, there's a way to do it. I think if you want to build around Sprite Dragon, there's a way to do it. And I feel like if you want to build around the like aggressive package of Fervent Champion and Robber, you can do it, but I don't think I'm not confident you can do all
Can't do
three in
all
the same
three.
deck. There's also a possibility that we were like a little teeny bit greedy on the lands here, but like,
I think it's fine with the crash throughs and the ops and the expressive iteration.
You
Like
get-
you get to see a lot of
you get
cards.
to just go so far down on stuff. Like honestly, this might just like not be the deck for Embercleave because like you just don't have a ton of creatures. Embercleave's like not gonna cost 2 a ton. It's gonna cost like 3 or 4, and that just kind of is at odds with things. So, well, this is Anthony and Seth. We just wanted to take Clay's deck out for a spin. It was super fun. If you want to play against Clay or any of the other folks in our standard league, that happens at Thursday nights at 7 p.m. Any old standard deck will do just fine. Come on out. It's a real fun group of folks that just really love playing some Magic the Gathering and play some cool brews like this one. Also, if you win, we just play your deck and take it for a spin. All right. Well, thank you all so much. Seth, you got anything for us?
Nah, man, I'm good.
All right. Thank you all so much, and we'll see you next time.